Wow, Pawn Shop Exe. El nuevo contenido de... No, mentira, welcome back. ¿Para qué entré acá? ¿No habíamos estado acá?
I have no idea por qué habíamos entrado acá.
Me parece que no. ¿Qué hay acá?
Creo que esa es la salida. Ah, no, te lo estoy viendo
No,
mal.
estaba viendo
Perdón.
los dos cositos estos.
Ahí lo tengo full screen. Au. ¿Qué tal si le hablamos al que atiende?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive
Rack
print.
of second-hand
Oh
uniform.
yeah, the print depicts
Okay.
a muscled man striding toward
Sniff
you,
the
a
t-shirt,
giant
no.
sword in each hand.
Ay,
How
Dios.
much are you
encircled by
selling this
burning
t-shirt
Why?
for?
2 real.
$2 real, loco.
That's dirt
Dos
cheap.
nada más.
That's dirt cheap.
$2. Me lo
Cool, I'll think
llevo.
about it. What's to do with the man on the
It's
shirt?
the man from Hendal. Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
I guess I'm supposed to know who this man from Hemsdale is, but I lost my memory recently and it helped remember basic facts about reality. Remind me, who's the man from Hemsdale again?
The man from Yelmdale is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. Mostly what, in fact,
Okay.
most people don't think that man from Yelmdale ever really existed.
Hendal
Sure.
isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man
What
and
did you mean the man
Yelmdale
from
are an
Hemsdale is
onto...
real?
I mean, even if the man from Yelmdale didn't exist before the...
Okay.
You
Okay.
sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more... Besides, I've been to Kotla.
Stop talking about this nerd
What's
stuff.
nerd
It
stuff?
will make you weedy. Buy the damn shirt
Let go of the
already.
t-shirt. Vamos a chequearlo además. ¿Qué es este objeto?
A mí,
Typical Martinez
igual estaba
street
barato.
light sits among
It is
assorted floor
cheap.
and table lamps.
Puede ser mejor que el saco de papa que tenemos puesto como remera.
Podría ser mejor.
Let you guys run over the street
The
light.
light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring
Is
has
that a street light?
Yes, officer. As
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful,
Where
measured.
did you get
it
this?
was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
How much for the street light?
700 real.
La puta
A
que le
bargain,
parió,
I
bro.
dare.
A bargain?
Ouch.
No, it's not. He's trying to
Okay,
stop
you
you
mind this
buying
one just like that on
trash.
every corner.
Basic que le sigue, no, te está recontra chuleando. La abajo es
700
estúpido.
sounds. Vamos a ser amigos del pibe. 700 sounds about right. I imagine it wasn't easy selling off that street, man.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not
No,
every
no te
day
la
you get to
venden.
buy and sell something so
Es
extraordinary.
incomparable eso.
Ya, ni que me interese comprar una fucking street light.
No, I know, pero...
Los
Qué
muñequitos
chorro.
son anime figures.
Rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest
No.
of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback.
You got a
others in
pretty
rags,
cool figurine in the
others
box.
Hay un sonido muy
bright
extraño ahora que me
green
acerqué acá que me
walls.
está rompiendo la
All are stern and unyielding.
No sé si
in
es uno
their
de estos
judgment.
gabinetes, pero hay uno que está haciendo mucho ruido.
Ah,
It's annoying. Inspect the knights on
oh, menos
horse.
mal que
Big
yo no
men
puedo.
on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down.
Who are
Who the
they?
fuck are they?
Nice. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Inspect the blue
They're
uniform.
not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers.
Wait, this
They
looks
are
like
very-
René.
This is what the loyalists look like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Exactly are these.
Which one? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution. The uniforms are painted a
Take
bit
the
too...
figurines and
This
ride.
set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles,
Like
but
the even
most
soldiers.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Nunca me gustan estas opciones.
Ah,
Nunca me gustan estas political alignment choices.
sí, estas no les veo mucho sentido, la verdad.
Sí, posta, no sé por qué tenés tantas cosas por political alignment del personaje. Sí, no creo que te sirva si después tenés el chabón que te intenta meter su filosofía de racial supremacy, que no tiene nada que ver.
Sí,
Si que no te va a
no,
servir,
man,
si no te
muy
sirve
raro.
con ese, para lavarle el cerebro a ese chabón, no te sirve para nada. A menos que de la nada uno de los NPCs que te tire un pro tip, si sos ultra socialista o algo así, o al revés, pues eso tan duro de derecha que el chabón te dice, vos sos un capo, I like you, here, have $700. Oh, thanks, man. Ya lo
Ojalá.
sabes. Puede ser que no lo vimos al NPC todavía.
O algo me dice que por ahí no tiene tanta relevancia.
Sí, no.
Así, as far as gameplay goes.
It's a joke, I'm trying to be funny, man. Don't do that, man. Sure, I mean, we can do
Maybe.
that. Yeah, maybe. No me importa. Puedo sacar algo de atrás. Okay, let's try it. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tipo de
Why? What's this? A
Headless man riding a horse.
A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers.
Wearing
Yeah.
a futuristic
That's the
tracksuit
headless
trouser.
phone rider.
The headless phone rider. Who?
The headless
Who the
phone
fuck?
rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, his
Bueno, especie de jinete sin cabeza. Esto es una especie de Durahan, pero moderno.
50 cents.
50
Básicamente.
cents.
I'll throw in the tiny
Es
cap.
barato.
I think he's looking
Take
for it.
You know what? I'll take it.
Did
Really
I
funny.
mention that this figurine is supposed to be
Acá cuando
lucky?
compraste hizo money lost.
Always carry it with you.
Claro, pues
Yeah,
claramente
yeah.
es un error. ¿Podemos jugar al muchacho ese?
A ver.
¿Te
lo podés llevar en la mano? Huh.
No, pero nos choreó. Según esto dice que vale 42 centavos. Y me lo vendió a 50.
Ah, buah.
No, me cagó.
Buah.
Me lo vendió 20% más caro.
Sí, pero eran centavos, así que creo que no importaba mucho.
No, pero la curva hacia acá es un choreo, boludo.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eye. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold, just make sure it works before you buy it.
Sure, this is stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed
12
in
por el
Seoul,
boombox.
plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there.
That's some old
It'll
shit.
set you back 12 real.
Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech.
¿Para qué
Found
querríamos una
sounds
bomba?
and music from a variety of genres.
Sí, ¿para qué lo quisieras una boombox?
Even
Bueno,
the-
te compraste la figurín, pero al menos eso era barato.
Eso era barato y it's funny. Que vamos a hacer un acercamiento policial. Me pegó la trompada este chabón a través
It's
del
not
vidrio.
often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn. What can I do for you?
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. No. No, it didn't. Nutrition, I don't need trouble lately. Vamos con la primera.
Oh no, not at all. I guess
Who are your customers?
all kinds of people come through here.
Uh,
Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Sure.
It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed.
Tiene
but
una voz
underneath
que
it
le da
says
paja vivir el tipo.
psychedelic processes, bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe. Entertained. He might be high. If he is, on what?
Very high, and if yes,
mean-
then what is he on?
Mandale.
Well, very high.
Sí, no, si falla es tipo. Es
Feeling
horrible.
warm and
Las
enthralled
chances.
by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race
Fire,
forward.
fire.
Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidone. It's tough to
Pyrrolidone?
come
Fuck
by
is
on
that?
the street.
Fuck
A
is
drug
that?
developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your
Te explico
eyes
porque
turn
tiene
yellow.
sunglasses. Is it just me or is it really warm around here? Excuse me?
No creo que sea lo ideal eso.
We could just get straight to the point, ya sabemos qué droga es.
Get straight to the point.
Ah.
How would I know?
Chill, man, I'm chill. Come on, just what's up what you're having. Wink. ¿Qué?
Mándale eso. Es muy estúpido.
Rolodon is just something you know, since the People's Power disaster, I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for...
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Tell me more about the emergency relief.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help...
On the patch, gamma radiation line. Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
I lived
Okay,
by the
respect,
river
sir.
since I was a small boy. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud.
I was
Years
fucking
getting
this people's
sick.
spy.
A bad idea.
Fuck
Some
is
poor
that even?
leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved
Make them
communities.
tough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. So much disappointment. An early death. Cancer
Whose fault was it that
mostly.
the generator
No
failed?
one's. Everyone's. A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What
How
do
did
you
you end up
think
here?
Y como que suena
the
como una idea
cleanup
horrible.
happened 15 years ago? I was young then.
Man,
Later, my second
la realidad es que
arm died.
el reactor,
Left
la
me
planta
this
nuclear
shack
es una
and
fuente
all
de
the
energía bastante
assorted
piola,
junk
pero
in it.
hacerla no es algo que puedes hacer con dos manos, porque te va a salir mal.
Y sí.
O sea, si vas a hacer un reactor nuclear, te que hacerlo en serio. No. There's no half-ass in it. Así como terminas con una catástrofe. Estás pidiendo suicidar a la gente, más o menos.
So I came to Martinez.
Like these guys.
People told me don't go
Like these
there.
guys.
Like these
It's a
guys.
shithole.
Hicieron exactamente eso.
I said,
Claro,
"People,
vamos a hacerla con
we just
maderitas
had
y
a
fosforitos.
nuclear pile
¿Y qué
melt
pasó?
down.
Se transformaron todos
I'm
en
gonna get
más
as far
maderitas
away
y
from
fosforitos.
Forberg as I can. I like the theory more than the story.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my
Yeah,
man.
whatever you say. Could you share a protocol with me?
Have you tried it before?
The lieutenant steps away,
Nah.
pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't
I
want
write a
to
video
get
every
involved.
day.
No.
Entonces, ¿cómo voy a estar hablando?
I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it.
Ah, sure.
If you say so, here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
He just hands it to me. What the fuck? There's something I'd like to
Let me
say.
have a look.
I have a fascinating
Okay.
photo of a corpse here. I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
¿Qué checa siquiera? ¿Qué tenemos que tirar acá?
Nada muy bueno para vender.
No, la verdad que no. You know what? Never mind. I don't have anything to sell.
Fascinating.
Another
photo?
time, perhaps.
No, bueno, la foto del cadáver. Hay una quien va a decir, what? By the way, do you have to have any guns? Like the ones carrying like guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
Wait,
I
what?
promptly sold her the
Wait,
gun you
what?
I
bought
actually
and
found the
told
fucking gun.
The
What?
fuck?
Soul. No sé qué es peor, que
sea, no
el
es que
chabón
la
vino en
peli-
pedo, así, te vendo esta pistola, loco.
Te vendo la pistola.
O que la
sí,
otra
sí,
pelotuda dijo,
wow.
che, tenés una pistola que tiene un oficial que estaba en pedo, sí, pero acá de 50 real, tomá 100, quédate con el cambio, chao.
The lieutenant shifts
Wow,
from one
qué-
foot to another.
Qué pelotudo.
Alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Entre más agregamos de lo que hizo este chabón cuando estaba, pero volteadísimo, peor es.
And I don't like
Peores.
keeping guns around the shop for long.
And not the funny
Off the
kind.
charts photon emissions.
Was the buyer a
The
policeman
unhealthy
too?
kind. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit
Pig?
obsessive.
The fuck is wrong
Truth
with
be
this?
told, she was terrified.
This woman.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia.
And a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez.
With it?
She must be one of my rabbit
There's
fans.
only one explanation. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
muy
vigilante.
estúpida.
Wants to prove she can do her jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. Well, she let's commit a crime. Right? It's on the citizens' installation. I'm sorry. La beta male response. I don't like it either. Está un pedo. ¿Qué quiere que haga? Some people do some crazy shit, you know? I don't like
You're
it
right
either.
that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find out.
Any idea where I can find this buyer? I'll take it out.
My apologies, officer, but I have no...
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying.
How people from
and the
Everard
Union
Clear's
can
Union
track
come
her
here to
down
track the
in time.
Union.
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their wall. They went their way. It was a trip.
Wait, then it might be true.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Maybe. Por ahí quiere conseguir la pistola. Se dice, encontré tu pistola, son 500 reales.
Ay, no.
O dice, you want your gun? I need another favor. Y ahí ya empezamos. Dice, I need you to choke this person to death. No, es todo eso con la firearm. I wanted to ask you about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Defense review, no.
Sure, man.
Creo que no hay nada, no.
You might be able to aid our
I
investigation.
doubt it, but I can try and answer any
Know anything about the
questions you
recent
may
hanging?
have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butch.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Know anything about the Wild Pines representative that's in town?
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of wild pines, and I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no
have you
reason
met
to
the Wild
know.
Pines rep?
Just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or are we?
The pawnbroker's gaze
Okay.
is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Done. Bastante me respondió cuando llegaron a estar re papoteado el tipo. Pero bueno. Yo. Get the fuck out. Se tiene que salir para abrir la puerta. Ok. That makes sense. I see. Por más que no hay una animación que se abre la puerta, pero bueno. Mientras no se me cague la luz mid
Recording
está todo bien,
Veremos,
porque no le va a pasar nada al recording seguro. Nada más que a vos te va a escuchar así colgado, va a quedar re cabeza y la compu me va a explotar por un par de minutos mientras está sin power. No es cosa muy grave. ¿Esto, ¿le intentamos abrir esto ya?
creo que no.
Fingerless glove, no. No.
Yes.
¿Qué tenemos puesto siquiera? Los de Faln. Que tienen 2 dedos nada más menos.
¿Y qué te dan? Te dan... oh,
No, claro, estos también son fingerless. Bueno, está bien, no. Uno te da Half-Life y otro te da Electrochemistry.
you know what, deja-
Estos parecen re de villero, ¿no? Me voy a quedar con los que ya están. Ya está. ¿Qué es lo que es? La falopa, claro. Tiene 5 usos. Cada uno me da +1 de Psyche, pero -1 de Health. Este no es justo el que nos serviría para tener más moral.
Me parece que... Creo que sí, no estoy seguro.
Hagamos la fácil.
Sí, ya.
Ahí está, ahí me lo equipé. Ahora como está equipado, puedo hacer así. Ya, esto es un slot esto.
Whoa. In your hand, Parolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogen. What a funny little cap. Don't let the container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look.
Oh,
A little slit on the side lets you just
Slurp it aggressively,
like
ideas.
an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
wait, what can you say me slurp
What
it?
is he? Your mother?
Who's here,
Is Kim
man?
your au pair? Slurp it. Slurp the morsel of
Slurp
danger
it
joy. You suck
aggressively.
a manly dose of the
Ah,
extremely chemical
my health.
liquid into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all
Ah, bueno, pero ahora
gone.
tenés un punto más de Max Moral.
Tastes like an anti-radiation
It
drug.
tastes like many things.
No, I
All-
can't see it.
Of course, it's just this warmth. It makes you want to share your
Kim, I just
discovery
did drug.
with
The anti-radiation drug is great. Dude, it is so useful. Yeah.
Already, you can tell you're
Find
going to
Parolidon and slurp it.
a lot more if you can.
Sure. Bueno, eso está bueno, porque yo ahora puedo hacer así. Y en Volition le puedo mandar uno más. Ahora tenemos más moral. Tenemos 4 de moral ahora, re bien ahora.
Ahora no es el 1 de moral que tenías
Sí,
cuando empezaste el
no te
juego.
pasa que es uno de moral y ¡oh, game over! Vamos a equipar esto. No, esto también. A la mano derecha la cosa esta creo que sí. No estoy seguro ya. Creo que era al revés. Ahí está, estaba la mano izquierda. Está bien. Ok, eso no era un container para forzar. Así que vamos a ver. Voy a zoomear un poco, me suena a verga. Hay un Mans ahí y hay una... ¿Qué es esta cosa que voy a hablar? What could this be?
A couple of
Water
indicator
lock
lights
control
are missing
panel.
from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably.
Ah,
won't
está ese
do
sign ahí.
anything.
Bueno, podemos hacerlo con el sign primero. Sí, vamos a ver. Let's talk to this man. Hey man.
Evening, officers.
Man on Waterlock, sí, tremendo nombre.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving
Un
up
pedazo
a
de
generous
salame,
serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man strand. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical
Do you know what caused this
intimidation
wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a water lock. The rest of the coast is closed
Could I
off
have
till
some of
then.
that salami?
Sure thing.
Wait, what?
It is salty.
Me
It
gilió.
is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Se manda también. Ok. Un poquito de salame no viene mal. Y ahora estaba envenenado el salame. Estaba tan sucio que tenía una bacteria media fea y te da un diarrea.
Y
morís.
no, te morís.
Y te game over.
Well, there's the
Como
fish
que man on
por
Waterlock y un
diarrea
pedazo de
explosiva.
fish
salame.
market, a bizarro church. Not much. Yeah, not really much
Cause
else.
of death, explosive
Just
diarrhea.
bombed out.
Bueno, no sirve de mucho, chaval. ¿Podemos bajar por esta escalera? Ah. Wait. No, eso no es una escalera, eso es el puente. What this? What this? Okay.
Udis, even.
Me encanta justo Delta Logistic Company, DLC.
Yeah.
How ironic, para un juego justo
DLC.
como este que no tiene DLC.
¿No tiene DLC? ¿Crees que lo pienso?
Que yo sepa no tiene DLC, si hay son solo cosmetics.
A ver.
Fíjate, que yo sepa solo tiene los satélites. ¿Qué va a tener de DLC si es un non-game?
No, yo sé por eso, pero es curioso porque
¿Que va a tener una
no me
una
sorprendería
special
si
drug de DLC para potearte de una forma
A rusty
diferente
this
y
panel
hacer mejor
Es
el
que,
police
es que yo
control?
diría que sería un juego
all
que
the way
podría
up
tener
until the
DLC.
metal nothing
Ahora que sea
happens.
interesante, no es otra cosa.
Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored
Functionality
on
will be
Wednesday
restored
morning?
on Wednesday morning. Come on, man. Que lo que sea que está del otro lado de este puente no lo podemos hacer hasta el tercer día. Así que we're kind of fucked. Vamos a ver qué tiene este chabón, ¿eh? What this?
There are clothes inside. Cheap
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes.
¿Qué es
Good
este?
quality fabrics, best retro
¿Qué es
design.
este Asian
Eleconic
looking
with your style, officer.
scammer?
No sé, tiene,
Que tiene
pinta
los
de
labios tan
falopero.
llenos de caca que parece que estaba masticando unos soretes antes que vengamos.
Ay, no.
How about
Save the
some
economy with your
premium
style
class
officer.
service over here? Like paying with net worth. You
First
find
the
your
box.
hands deep. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Box like cat piss. Eso sí que es feo.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags. ¿Ah? ¿Qué tenemos?
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A
Windbreaker.
windbreaker. This jacket is the apex of human evolution. The moment
No sé si lo pondré de esa forma,
and
pero
yet
es más útil que toda la otra basura que
to
hay.
the world around you.
Good choice, officer. Mega
Por
sporty.
4.50 me puedo
It's
comprar una
only
rapidez.
450 for you, sir.
Vamos a ver qué más tiene. De última, si no, puedo hacer la clásica. Quick saveo, le compro la cosa, y veo que es una verga,
Thralls,
lo veo.
slaves basically.
A mí
Perched
puede
atop
funcionar
them
eso.
like conquerors.
I can see you have a taste for luxury.
Unas
Speaking
zapas.
of luxury, you should go over and
Pensé de
ask about
sneakers.
a pair of Faun Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers.
50 real acá.
These
Speakers.
once respectable speakers have been conquered. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads,
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
But I already looked at the sneakers.
Then look at them again.
Look
These
at
are
them
the
again.
premium lifestyle sneakers.
Can I just
officer.
buy the sad
Best
conquered
on the
Sumerian
market.
speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers.
Lo-fi socialist junk. Excuse me. That's why I wonder. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself. What? But I need some speakers.
Well, if you want them, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go?
Come on, man.
If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little
Bruh.
extra. 50 cents?
No, fuck you. Aquí. Vamos a mostrar. Full gift from the people of Messina. Toma de tu idea, por eso me estopereo. Speakers from the people of Samara. Ahora al scammer.
You
The
see
Samaran
a
street
Samaran
vendor
street
surrounded by a
vendor
motley
surrounded by a motley assemblage. The name Sileng is embroidered.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers.
You're very cool.
You're very cool.
Bang, 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 bang.
Me hace finger guns, really?
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout.
Whip him out. He actually did that.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Just a
Good
shakedown.
one, officer.
This is
You're a
so
funny
give me
guy.
your money.
Now what can I do for you?
Just kidding. I'm really here to shake it down for some answers.
Then fire away, officer.
What you selling?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers,
Did you
extremely
get these comfy
comfy.
pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources,
You have a
buyers.
permit to sell that.
Joke, officer. Here we don't have permits.
Uy, la risa del chabón
You
me
glance
triguea.
around at the decrepit buildings, the miserable
Son estas cosas
the
que
sidewalk strewn
menos
with
mal que no
sunflower
puedes
seeds
escuchar.
and the
Game of.
dust-choked air.
Te salvás.
It's beautiful.
Me salvo de alguna
Te
manera.
salvás de muchas pelotudes. Kim, is it true? He doesn't need a permit to sell.
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their
That's
Okay,
right.
sure.
No
If
permits,
the other guy
no
says so.
bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials
Hay mucha
are
burocracia
so
al respecto.
cool.
Okay. Okay, no permit then. Cool.
Hyper cool.
Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer.
Everything's already at
Everything's
sale.
already
I
on
beg to
sale.
differ.
Anything for you.
Food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle. Really
I think one
cheap
said
too.
not for
Buy
resale on
some,
the
try them out.
packaging.
No problem here, officer. I get all this.
Wait, Humanix, humanitarian aid.
The supplier drives a Humanox lorry over there.
What?
What?
Look, officer. I'm just a retailer.
Interesting.
Interesting. Casi vendiendo raciones de humanitarian aid relief. Dios. Persuade him to give you some money. Excuse me.
I mean, es un
¿Y por qué tengo un más
17%.
uno que dice humanitarian aid macaronis? What?
¿Perdón? ¿Qué?
Where are you from, man?
Okay.
It's a boring story, officer. Who cares
You're
about
not local, are you?
very sharp officer? I'm Serais from the Sigai province of the Serais
What's
Empire.
it called
Okay.
The apricot suzerainty is what the Seaguy archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My
that? Oh, yeah,
speaking
forget I
of,
asked.
why not
Ok, pará.
support an
Vamos a hacerla. Vamos a hacer así. Vamos a intentar persuadirlo. No, wait. Me hice la chance, bueno. Fuck that. A ver, ¿qué tengo acá? Oh, what? Finger pistols 9mm.
Wait a minute. What?
What? Puedo mandarle, bro. Dale. Está bien que técnicamente me da -2 a Sour Fair, pero todos los checks
¿Pero qué
que
te da?
incluyan esas cosas las voy a revelar. Ahí me deja, no sé cómo no me deja.
¿Pero qué te da researcharlo?
No, mientras está researchándose me dice que me da -2 a Sour Fair.
Ah, ok.
O sea, pues tiene el estatus, no sé, generalmente tenerlos en
everything's
mente.
still cool
Vamos a
here,
ver.
officer?
Wait, ¿por qué -1 poor underprivileged grandma? What is that supposed to mean?
I have no fucking idea.
What the fuck? Bueno, vamos a ver.
No need to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
Fuck.
Sorry, detective.
Fuck. No, reload. Voy a intentar 3 veces, si no sale, fuck it. I'm not gonna try it again.
si no sale, es un reload y fuck it.
Sí, no. Lo voy a intentar 3 veces, no más que eso. Me decían diciendo todos los loading screen tips de dormir, pero ¿acaso tendrá un problema no dormir?
Ah,
Eso es lo que más me preocupa.
no.
Que lo único que falta es que diga, no, boludo, who needs sleep? Y después al tercer o cuarto día recién me da un game over por amor no dormir, una cosa así, o él me empieza a bajar la moral de la nada. Then again, estoy notando que cada vez nos quedamos con menos y menos cosas para hacer acá. Entonces, pasar el tiempo va a ser inevitable. De simplemente dar partes en el juego tenemos que simplemente skipear tiempo. Porque no hay mucho que hacer.
Start with a little
Ahí no falló.
compliment, then work your way up from there.
You seem like a really successful
This is about
entrepreneur.
business.
Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay.
Think of it as an
But what? An
investment.
investment?
Ahí le gustó.
Or
Esa es la palabra
you could
mágica.
not make this about corruption and go with something.
It's an
even
investment in
wilder.
me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. What? Me suena meterlo con lo del Humanitarian Aid, pues está súper pelotudo. Es un... No sé. No tengo idea cuál
Es
es
kind of an
la...
asshole, así que.
Le estamos pidiendo plata, pero ya pasó el cheque importante, así que no sé cuál vamos a dar. Vamos a hacer la segunda, fuck it.
Una.
You drive a hard bargain.
What?
I respect that. Okay.
No me va a dar más, yo
What's
te
it
voy a
going to cost
pedir.
me? Be reasonable. Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Corruption.
Corruption.
It's
Yeah.
just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window.
¿No?
¿No?
Hey, ¿qué, man? No puedo pedir 10 mangos al... Estoy pobre, loco. Un poquito como re pobre. Close the water lock on West. Este ya me aparece con un relojito, se nota, no lo puedo hacer todavía. This will open up a new area en Martinez, pero tenemos que esperar. Replace Lost Bull.
No, no sé.
Es la del chabón que tiene la bola, pero mágicamente. Una obra de arte fue el tiro de este muchacho. Simplemente que el Franachute y el otro no lo pueden reconocer. ¿Por qué será? Skill.
No, simplemente que you're too stupid to recognize that was a stupid idea.
No importa, bro. It's all good, man. ¿Y ahora? ¿Qué hacemos? Este es el punto donde yo have no idea what we can do. Porque en todo donde podemos explorar no hay una working firearm. No me puedo banear todavía porque tengo que ir al consejero. I just wait.
A ver.
That's a good idea.
Track
Por lo tanto
down
voy a
your
checar todos los
badge.
rincones por
Vamos.
eso hay algo que no se ha chequeado, pero
Che,
estoy bloqueado.
¿Qué
ya.
tal si intentamos? ¿Qué tal si intentamos
Estoy
buscar
yendo
tu
por acá
badge?
porque me parece que no estoy baneando mucho por acá. Probamos.
Quería ver qué dice el objetivo de track down your badge, porque creo que eso es un
Mira, puedo dar la vuelta acá atrás, no sabía. Claro, todavía tengo
mirá.
una parte que puedo explorar acá. Don't party just yet.
This is a wall on the
The fuck?
side of an
Te
apartment
estás
building.
leyendo.
Conceptualization, fuck it.
You have
I have no
Impossible.
clue. It's just
Why
a
am I
wall.
looking at this wall?
Yeah, it's just a fucking wall, man. Caga. Un poco de real y unas droguitas. Mira quién está acá.
Ah, mira, lo tenés desde ahí.
Escúchame, pendeja. No me dice nada.
Escúchame, pendeja.
Escúchame, pedazo de escroto mal pinchado. ¿Esta puerta? Ok, cerrada. Hay un chabón ahí arriba. ¿Qué hay acá? Orange Bomb Hat. Y un poco de un hit item. Ok. Orange Bomb Hat,
hat.
really.
Okay,
Hat.
can you?
Más
Can
uno
you
de
get a
reaction
hat?
speed y menos uno de rhetoric. I'll take it, man. Yeah!
I
Robocop.
Ay, no.
Te digo Robocop, pero no me quise poner los fingers gloves estos por la misma razón. Pero bueno. Todavía tenemos esta
Ey.
shitty. Este shitty white tank top, es un asco.
Pero te da Physical Instrument, dude.
Pero es un asco, boludo. Mira qué es esto.
Pero Physical Instrument, bro.
My ass is basically just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Bueno, acá no puedo hacer nada por el lado. ¿No puedo ir por acá? No. O puedo dar la vuelta por detrás del edificio. Es un desastre este lugar. Es un asco. Hay que pretender que
Creo
eso
que
es
eso ya nos
pintura y
dimos
no
cuenta hace rato.
sangre. Pero puede ser por ahí donde agarraron el cuerpo.
A ver, checa.
¿Esto qué es? Es tan azul. Guay. Signal Blue Naval Codes. What? Menos uno Suggestion, menos uno Hotline. I don't like it.
A mí no se ve malo, pero...
But I don't like it.
stonks.
¿Qué hay acá? Más palopa. Ok. Pressure painted boats. Docking reserves for residents. Y hay un barquito acá. The room in the world isn't much bigger than this loop, sure. Hay una puerta por donde puedo entrar acá, así que tenemos a new place to check. Vamos a probar esta puerta, ¿eh? ¿Entrar por la puerta?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to
knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking
Doesn't
to?
matter who I am.
from within comes the faint sound of a broom.
This is the
sweeping
police,
up
open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside, it's cold out here.
No. I already told you. Go check the backyard door. Maybe.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the
Kim,
east.
tell me we're real policemen. No, it's a fucking madhouse. There's another door.
Suena re patético eso.
No puedo entrar por acá. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Esto es sangre o pintura entonces? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Paint. Pigo. Who you calling Pigo?
The streets will flow red
Who the
once more.
fuck is this?
Pigo?
Torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance.
¿Qué son esas
You wait and
cejas?
see.
Esperá, ¿son cejas o es maquillaje? I'm
No estoy
confused.
seguro.
Por ahí es caca que se sprayó en la cara pensando que es face paint.
The streets will not.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth.
We just want to know your name,
The
little
last
lady.
time I
No
was
need to get
tested for-
defensive.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Esa era esta la mujer que habrá comprado el chupo, ¿no?
No sé, pero mencionaba que era una mina
She
que
nods
se refería a sí
disdainfully
misma como
toward the
pig.
woman performing maintenance on the boat docked. Hatred, disgust,
I don't know. Recién me di cuenta que había una persona en el barco.
the woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
Who is
Probably
she?
the Wildbangs rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing.
Okay, we'll get
Good
wacky with
idea,
this
piggies.
girl, this
Run along
woman.
now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that
What are you
boat.
doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural. I haven't really started it yet. I'm
So you don't know
waiting
what
for
to
the
write?
right- Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a blank wall, most people write. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards.
Or is you committed to
I'm
the
a
face in the
neighbour.
building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fight. I thought I'd mix it up. You know.
I have an opinion on this.
some of
Want
the
to hear it?
Yeah.
Actually, opinion I like. I love polygons. Que sea
Thanks.
claro que quiera.
I'm
No
sure
importa.
the inspiration. I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Sí, posta.
We weren't
Sí,
put
la
on this
verdad.
earth to
O sea,
make
ahora
it
todos
happen.
son todos rebardos. Dicen, si no es, es el policía, dicen, es el pelotudo que vendió el arma, es el idiota que mostró la verga, es el idiota que bien. No tenemos una buena racha.
Yeah.
They won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Is that more art? As art for the body?
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll
The little
give
girl
you
in the
this
fishing
one.
village ran around with
I
military grade
saw a little
handwear.
girl in the fishing
Motherfuck.
village running around. If you haven't
Fishing
been
village,
there,
okay.
the village is
The village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza.
And this little girl wearing the
Has
gloves
been-
there.
No. That's all the snitch. I have a weakness for animals.
Or a
Fine.
weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
Okay, catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back.
Bueno, dijo entonces que el lugar donde podemos ir con el, que nos tapa el puente, ahí debe estar la fishing place.
Sí, igual, hablale a la persona que estaba en el bote.
Sí, ahora que me enteré que hay una persona ahí, vamos a hablarle a otra persona. A ver si tiene ganas de hablarle al whole copy, su Asian partner. Vamos a meter un actual save. Es el 10.
Drop a fucking save. Sí, save 10.
Save 10. Te vas a hacer un quick save para rápido manipular a esta señora. I mean, sacar la información.
A striking woman leans against.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
No puedo creer. Dice la palabra officers.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent
No,
the
no
board
puedo
of
creer.
Alpines.
Y no
Una persona
está
normal.
tirando mierda.
You gentlemen must be from the
Una persona
RCA.
normal.
Una persona normal. Es increíble que esta es la primera persona normal que vimos que son 4 sittings ya. Qué desastre.
Sí, 4 sitting.
Se está yendo al carajo de este
What
lugar.
does the L stand for?
Loser.
Peyton, my maiden name.
Oh. RCM. What is that? We gave us away.
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
I see. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Damn.
I was dispatched to handle
Dang.
a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter?
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
I can assure you of his
But I can assure
ultimate
you
competence.
of his
Y mira, boludo,
ultimate
se puede
competency.
spinquicar al chabón
Eso-
más duro del lugar. Then yes.
Me sorprende la confianza que tiene.
Shooting
Ya,
star.
te voy a decir que está bullshiteando por todos lados. Puedes sentir la bullshit que le sale por cada poro de su cuerpo cuando menciona esas palabras.
Que literalmente es re bullshit lo
Did
que
you lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation and the full
You're on a
cooperation of the
boat.
Wild Pines group.
Astute observation.
Why, yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the
Yeah, but
type
what
of
kind
sloop
of boat
it
is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly
How do you
use
like
my
it?
sloop. I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the
It
interview.
has so little to do with
It
the
has so
murder.
little to do
That's
with the
the-
murder we're
Sorry.
investigating.
Do you have a no, fuck the boat. I don't care
Good.
anymore. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole.
Okay, so what they
The
do?
Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping,
Yeah,
and that
logistics,
is the
sure.
terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy.
Got it.
She nods.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role in this
I
precisely?
believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And
Okay.
how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait. She just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Yeah, I mean,
Now
makes
they
sense.
won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth.
Told me to throw
blocking the
racist
gates.
behemoth blocking the gates. Was. Thank you very much. Bueno, en realidad mentira, sigue, está consciente todavía. para mí. Digamos. Oh, you mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
So Strike is connected to the lynching.
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a
Fine.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things.
But the strike began in December.
The strike began in December. Para, hold on. ¿Están de paro hace 3 meses estos hijos de puta?
Sí, básicamente.
Oh, qué
Acaban de
desastre.
decir eso.
Esto pero es Argentina un poroto.
Sí, en Argentina por otro. Tan peor que acá,
Ah, mira, justo hablando de desastre, boludo. Inmediatamente me llega un correo de A, signo de exclamación, no, signo de pregunta, P, signo de pregunta, L. Y que me dice, que me responde, y me dice, your account has been disabled. Dear customer, your Apple ID has been locked down. No están intentando estos tipos.
No, ahí ya no
Mira
intentaron.
que hubo un par de casos de phishing que realmente por un segundo me la creí. Dije, hold up, está piola. Pero se olvidaron de un detalle muy importante. No usaron mi nombre. Si realmente fuese la empresa, tienen mi nombre, porque están mis datos registrados. Dios, no. Es como me decía uno que también le había pasado en vivo de una clase a un profesor. Que también le llegó un mail así al toque que dijo, no, boludo, no intenten estos tipos. Te dice, si tenés que ser pero cero technology boomer, una persona de edad avanzada, o un pelotudo para caer en estas cosas. Es la realidad. Ni con todo el estrés del mundo te puede pasar de largo eso, ¿no? Ni intentan. O sea, respuesta. El asunto empieza con respuesta. ¿Por qué? ¿Cómo va a ser una respuesta?
No entiendo.
Estoy seguro que ni siquiera tiene el logo de Apple. Eso lo va a hacer más gracioso. Había uno que se hacía pasar por PayPal que al menos el logo lo tenía tipo pegado así de Paint, un PNG de 144p. Pero al menos le puso el logo.
Le puso el logo.
He thinks he's right. Dios, sí, 3 años de strike, go on.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after
Sí, qué
Mr.
casualidad,
Gaumont
¿no?
hit
Justo
a
el
war
coso y
with
me
Mr.
llega
Clare,
el
the
mail.
union boss.
Después lo
Mr. Clare
después lo
refused to
reporto.
speak with
El
Gaumont
timing
despite
es
concessions
justo.
he'd granted
Impecable.
the union in prior
Un
negotiations.
crimen tras otro.
Impecable.
Sí, Mr. Clare, he's an
This
asshole.
isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Es obvio que no es la primera vez.
Heavens no.
Heavens
There have
no.
been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions,
An
including
overtime pay and a medical plan.
This time their demands are more. I
What
guess
are
you
their
could say
demands?
there are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did every worker, a member of the board?
Every worker a member of the board. Ok, yeah, eso suena muy agresivo. Forget it. Yeah, no voy a hacer
She nods.
la political response. Lo quería saber qué era. Porque estará por todos lados el cartel, pero no me lo daba como si es una información que la tengo. The scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock come to.
Don't let her answer it herself.
Let's call them strike bearers. Put them there, right?
If these strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet,
Fine.
at
What do you
least.
think of Everard?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always
Really?
puts the interest. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Dios.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe?
That's Everard, right?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic,
I
then
remember
it's his
hearing something
twin
about this
brother,
Edgar.
Have you seen him?
No.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's... It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Dios. Let's take this back.
Of course.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How... Fuck off, midget. Going on to his shorter stature, you see.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before. And who was
That's what I
more
need
than
here.
fair
Let's
with-
change the
of
topic.
course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about this
Quite a
lynching?
few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves.
Pequeño detalle, sí, porque cómo es que no empezaron con eso.
Precinct 57.
En true Hollywood fashion, lo primero que haces es flexear la badge. Introducirte con tu nombre, de dónde venís y para qué venís. Y después si te dan bola, entra en el interview.
Exactamente.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, detective?
Remember when my partner told you I suffered from an initial medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This war, the city, nothing. Yes, let's just keep it like that.
I
Yeah,
can't
let's
hear
just
you,
keep it like
darling.
that.
Speak up, please.
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, lost all my memory of my life and the world.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Some kind of I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Creo que sería muy difícil fakear una situación de amnesia.
As I said,
Como que te das
his
cuenta.
technique may
La
be
persona está como
very
muy...
unconventional,
¿Cuál es el
but
término?
he is an officer of the RCA.
Perdida.
Sí.
Sí, imagínate, te tiene que estar muy volteado para que te olvides siquiera quién sos. Este tipo de amnesia son... Probablemente es un caso raro.
I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
How do I negotiate my way out of this? No, bro. Ganó uno por eso, por la sympathy for Nation.
Podrías seguir y...
Puedo decirle, let's talk about something else y después vuelvo al topic.
Of course.
Exactamente.
But before we do, officers, the situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business,
We can speak about
the
this lynching
better
business,
for
the
all
better
of us.
for all of us. No tenemos esta primera, no la vi. I talked to Deborah
You
Claire.
have.
Finally, time to choose sides.
How did you like Mr. Claire? Yeah, sí, no, eran solo political choices. Holy shit, son más de lo normal, son 7. What?
Oh, por Dios.
¿Por qué tantas? Pensé que eran tipo 4 opciones. Pensé que seguían el trend que eran 4, pero igual claramente es 1 at the end.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed? Corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear
We're gonna
another
be
person's...
gossiping, yeah,
Tell
that's...
her she'll like you for it.
Es que le voy a mencionar que todavía también estoy perdiendo la pistola, boludo, no. Me va a restar
Sí,
puntos.
hay que mencionárselo.
No, me va a restar puntos, boludo. No.
Yes,
Of course,
do it.
detective.
No.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
La foto.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Fine, the return to the
Better
later. Ok,
not
si no,
tie the
tengo que
full
hablarle
state
de
to
lo
the
de
bat
cosas.
staleness.
You
I
seem
hope there
rich,
is
can I
something
have
else
some
I
money?
can
I'm not
help
gonna
you
ask for
with.
that.
Of course, detective.
Está, vamos. Pero nada, ¿qué tengo acá? Perdón, acá no. No, es el... Find armor gloves y Joy Sim from the lynching. Or perhaps if you did her a favor, she could waive off the formality. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows. Okay. Vamos a intentar el check.
It's time to try it.
You're back. Good.
How about my missing badge
I'm
again?
afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of four.
Suggestion, success.
Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate a law enforcement credential.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see some...
You're in, but expect her to drive her
What?
hard.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls...
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stone, or you can recover your badge. Though, if I may be blunt with...
Detective, a word in private before
Excuse
we
us for a moment, madam. I got the whole minute, huh? Kim, my bro, my dude.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably
I haven't
cold
paid the
this time
cafeteria
of year.
manager for damages yet. But I don't have the
Let's
money.
talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure.
Parece me interrumpiste.
This is not going quite
Ah, no, ahí
as
está.
planned.
Eso era otra cosa.
Sí.
Eso era porque eran las 10 de la noche.
Okay.
How do you hope it will go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique.
Unorthodox
to keep her off
technique.
balance and, you know, not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're her
Really? I thought it
henchmen
was
now?
going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
We could just, you know, find my badge. What do you propose?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate. Briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay, let's get back to her. Okay, back to the woman. Listen,
quick save.
lady. Okay, tell me about this alleged drug
We're
trafficking.
back. It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines are suspected
Ingredients for what?
meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various
Various
synthetic
drugs,
psychedelics. Honestly, it...
Shit, yeah, baby. It's the party pipeline. Why would you?
You shut down the party pipeline. Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara the Road through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jam...
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, man. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drug?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does
And
not...
they want us to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
How am I gonna need the bold colors for this day?
Suena muy idiota.
It's
The lorries.
una analogía.
Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic
That
jam
is
at the
true,
roundabout
yeah.
just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about.
Her irises are light green.
Break
The
for
river
imminent de las
Esperance,
finger
bright
pistols.
daylight.
Excuse me?
Upstream, where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Or didn't you come to the RTM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct
Oh, yeah,
disagreement
that.
about whose jurisdiction
Oh, yeah,
this
that's
area
stupidity.
falls under.
¿Hay algo que funcione bien en este puto lugar?
Me parece que no.
La mujer esta es lo único hasta ahora que tiene un cerebro. Es un desastre todo esto, Dios.
We know the company has launched its own probe.
Después me
into
pregunto
the
por qué a
Union's
la
alleged
gente le gusta
involvement.
el disco Elysium.
We
Claro,
also
porque
know its
es todo lo que es
credibility.
edgy
It's not
and
just the
anarchy
RCM.
and
No one's
socialism
been
and
able to
shit.
find
It's
any
funny.
Stupidity.
Stupidity, yeah. Es la mejor forma de agruparlo. There's some funny shit. A company is launched its
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the Dólares was trying to play it like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been, thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable.
A cold breath rushes in from the bay,
Fucking
making its way
misery.
down the alleyways and potholes.
No.
The literage the local producers must get from this term.
Well, at least this solves
What is that?
why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in. On my
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity.
Fine.
I'm sure you
Obviously
understand.
the other union is
How
involved.
do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
Being funded with source ingredients for drugs.
Precisely. Smuggled
They
out
don't
of that
work,
very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need
fine,
to
let's
find
just
one driver who will open up to you.
do
Yes?
the fucking investigation. We'll take this case, probe the driver, see what he uses. I mean, might as well, no va a haber otra cosa que hacer.
I mean, te da algo para hacer.
No va a haber algo que hacer.
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may give assistance.
No, I'm not gonna ask her about the money. I'm not. This is wrong. Vault complete.
9mm. Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much fun
Más uno, reaction
as they are
speed,
for
empty hand
attacking
slot,
people.
give suggestion
If you want to
+1.
protect people,
Excuse me?
really work for them.
Okay.
Okay, it's something,
Sure.
I guess. Sure. Jam mystery. Target the drivers about to smoke them. Try negotiating with the cafeteria manager. Bueno, viendo como no podemos seguir por acá arriba, no tenemos otra más que ir con el cafeteria manager y terminar el primer día de juego.
Sí, básicamente.
Así no nos ponemos a averiguar qué pasa si nos quedamos investigando hasta las 4 de la mañana. Que seguramente no nos va a servir de nada.
Que probablemente no sirve de nada.
No es como que tenés que agarrar cada centímetro, para cada grano para exprimir el juego para que... Por un tema de time sensitive shit. Hey, to pass time, buy a book. Reading passes time. No. Not yet. Vamos a hablar con el garca este. Dice que le debo bastante por showing my penis. Or something.
Por alguna razón. Por alguna razón le debes.
Por la ventana rota, porque rompió la otra puerta, porque rompió el sofá, you know.
Ah, como no es tan grave.
Claro, decirle eso al chabón, a ver si te creen. Bueno, ahora hay más gente, ahora se nota que... Bueno, no es gente para interactuar, son... background people. ¿Qué haces, Garca? Sorry, Garth, es lo mismo, bro. Este es tu nombre.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Come on, man, after everything I've been through... No, no importa. Kimmy's about to say something. Le tira la bocha a él, no. A ver qué dice. Oh, bro.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking,
And yeah.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal.
And
I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
This conversation isn't going anywhere,
Not
is it?
until you bring me the...
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Eso como nos quedó. King has offered to help. Go to his motor carriage in front of the whirling. We have to... Oh, vamos a pagarlo por fin. Tenés pasta encima, loco, ¿por qué no dijiste? Tenías la billulla. Ah, eso es lo que me estaba imaginando, que era el tema que vamos a tener con el time. Como dice el coso del Doing Screen Tip. Que lo más probable es que íbamos a tener un momento donde la noche, donde la nada, los NPCs que queremos hablar desaparecen. Porque se ponen a dormir.
desaparecen todos.
Que como dice, by 2 AM everyone's asleep. Entonces a menos que sea examinar algo bien turbio y necesitas que esté durmiendo Kim, a las 2 de la mañana no hay nada que hacer. Tal como para quotear a una cierta frase de How I Met Your Mother, como dicen, nothing good happens after 2 AM.
I mean,
and that was true.
maybe.
No, nothing good.
I have something here. Transporting closure.
Sure, the people just call it the cage.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez.
What are those things?
They are spinner hubcaps. Frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them. It's just
Oh, son las... Sí, son esas spinning shit en las ruedas. Eso que es tan estúpido. Because look, it spins. What do you mean by cost escape then?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
And high. So you took his spinners.
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I get it, I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway.
Oh, he hesitates.
That would be outrageous.
What the fuck, Kim? Yeah, just
The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's
You
glasses.
said something about a pawn shop, sí,
Yes,
donde ya
the
estuvimos.
Bird Nest Roy, near the canal. We've been
Sí,
there.
donde ya estuvimos.
If I'm not mistaken,
It should be open late, sí, va a estar abierto. Thanks, I appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Ok, vamos a mandar los spinners. A como se ven según el game. They look pretty fucking dumb. Pero se supone que te echan 200 real, according to the game. Vamos a ver si el chabón de la pawn shop está de acuerdo. El chabón de la pawn shop igual también está drogado, así que... Eso puede ser algo bueno o algo muy
No,
malo.
ese está recontrapasado, olvídate.
Ay, que te sobre en esta puta ciudad.
Es la mina con la que hablaste hace un rato.
No, también es la única persona normal, es increíble. El otro que tenía el ojo chueco, que es un corrupto de mierda. El otro que es un anti no sé qué. El otro con su racial supremacy que habla en caps. Fuck, es un acid trip este juego. What are we actually doing? Si no, posta. Después yo voy a agarrar la lista y voy a agarrar lo más estúpido, lo más funny que tengamos para agarrar, porque después del disco Elysium mi cerebro ya va a estar quemado.
Hello.
Igual después de, sí,
No, igual
después de
mejor
hack
terminar el
también.
hack.
Te recomendaría
Hasta
agarrarte
terminar el hack.
lo que más te interese probar. Más que agarrarte por sacarte de encima cosas como yo que sé, el fucking Ori and the Bloom Forest.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
And these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a
200
mess.
real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you.
Thank you. Here's the 130 real you need for your bill.
Do not waste it. Bueno, nos dio la cantidad exacta, pero no es ningún pelotudo.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
I have other business to take care of now. Thank you. And the item's gone. Vamos a pagarle al muchacho. So he can fucking snooze.
Fucking finally. Le vas a poder pagar.
Yeah, that took a while. Bueno, al menos le estamos pagando day one. No vamos a tener ningún problema con este muchacho después. Ok, volvamos al Welling and Rex. Siento que el FOV está como más chiquito, supongo que eso porque para reflejar que de noche. Supongo. Pero es medio raro igual.
Raro es decir poco. It's weird as fuck. A ver.
I don't know, todo lo visual de este puto juego.
Visualmente se ve muy raro.
Lo único que le puedo predecir hasta ahora visualmente al juego, lo único que puedo predecir es The Expression, because it's funny.
Es que The Expression.
The Expression. That's it. That's as far as I'm going. Por algo le puse en la thumbnail. So about the money, Ayo.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
Slam the wheels on the counter. I hope you choke on it. ¿Cómo querés aprovecharlo? ¿Triggereado?
No, tenés que hacerlo.
¿Bien pussy o bien casual? Así, normal.
No. Slam it.
Slam it.
great.
Don't be
Perfect.
choking
I
it.
hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
With the window you broke yourself. Yeah, actually, I did that.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
All the doors lock automatically at 21.
Starting
know that.
tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the
20
money,
real per
it's
noche.
over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
I'll take a room here too.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Goodbye. Nada, tenemos otro Hitman. Por ello ya no puede recibir más, pues ya no puede más.
Sí, no puedo subirlo más.
Lo que podemos
Podés otro de
hacer es-
Physical Instrument.
Podemos maxearlo.
Podés el último de Physical Instrument.
Yes. We are very physical.
Now you are very strong.
Find money for rent and pay guard. You need to find 20 real to pay for your room at the Whirling or will be locked after 21. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. Ah, me encanta que no sé de dónde, pero tenemos 3 puntos como fascist. I don't like where this is going. Bueno, igual eso es por ahora. Claro, por esta noche ya está. Es a partir de los próximos días, entonces, que tenemos que tener sí o sí 20 reales en mano. Which sucks. Bueno, you gotta pay, man. You gotta sleep somewhere. Well, fuck it. Let's go snooze. Le vamos a invitar a Kim al al after.
Go on, snooze.
Sí, ese juego me deja. It choking or it.
How is it even choking?
No sé qué tanto tiene que lograr, así que. Bueno.
Pero bueno, los
Lieutenant.
items son awfully long para el juego. Pero bueno.
No habíamos probado esta de Logic. Wait, ¿no habíamos probado eso? Sí, lo habíamos probado. What did the 41st send me?
You pick over what's left of your frontal cortex, but no compelling explanation.
Pará, yo quiero ver eso. No recuerdo que haya estado esa pregunta antes.
Probala.
Yo creo que me diga mucho, pero no. Quizás nos da un poco más de insight a qué tan grave es la situación. No sé por qué tiene que estar adentro mío.
Yes. You pick over what's left.
Try it again. No creo que sea muy importante, pero... Como la última consulta que le hacemos al muchacho antes de mandarlo a su habitación. Antes de mandarlo a la cucha.
De mandar a la reconcha de la lora.
Igual siempre cuando esté el auto de él, técnicamente siempre te se lo va para dormir. El auto del chabón. En el peor de los casos.
Podrías.
Entonces, no entran los dos, claramente. Así que te duerme él acá y vos... Come on, man.
Look at
yes.
You. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
A raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win. I mean... Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up, like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
I've considered it, hijo de puta. So it's true.
I mean... It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
What's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Huh, so you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But also no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
I see. Well, thanks, man. Agradezco que más allá de su seriedad tiene un poco de fe. No confianza, fe, porque es muy ciego lo de él. Es fe. Está rezando.
Sí, no, es algo de fe.
Sí, especialmente porque vivo en el cuarto de este. Bueno, this is such a room you redecorated. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation.
Alright, fine. Que van a hacer tipo te van a tener una checklist de las cosas que hicimos bien en el primer día. O de las completed quests. Loading. Yeah, my ass is loading. Tiene que cargar un balcón nada más, loco.
The air outside is brisk.
En realidad no cargan el balcón porque está saliendo fuera.
He listens to the traffic hum.
Now then, we should talk about the investigation.
Oh, now he's smoking.
You're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
How do you know you smoked, Kim?
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Okay, no es crónico, John.
Oh man, He looked so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How did you get so cool, Kim? I'm gonna do it. I'll fuck it. Okay.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can. But in addition, we got that body down from the tree, and we performed. Moreover, you found that the hanged man wasn't just hanged. He was also, and you managed to locate and pull out the bullet, so we can get ballistics, make up the gun. All this is invaluable.
It was the least I could do. No big deal.
The rest is up to the boys in process.
There we go.
Maybe they will surprise us by doing their job for once, but I wouldn't count on it. There's still work to be done at the crime scene, however. We mustn't forget that. Now for the interviews.
The initial interviews, we talked to some people. So.
Including Everard Clare, a daunting adversary. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He's a tough cookie.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
It's a very serviceable name. What is that even supposed to mean? I don't know how I feel about my name, actually.
That's normal. It's best not to give it too much thought. We tried to interview the White Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard prison for...
Dice running, pero tardamos tanto hablando con todos que se repasó el LinkedIn time.
I have a really good theory.
Y tú estás más tiempo hablando que corriendo, no sé qué dices.
Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
It's part of the Jam Rock Shuffle. 24 long distance run. I don't like to waste time. This is how we run Prison 41. I don't know why I do the things I do. It's part of the Jam Rock Shuffle.
It's impressive,
the jam,
especially for a man your age, and in those heels. Nice shoes, by the way.
Nice shoes, by the way.
Goes
Oh,
with
man.
the orange.
Thank you for the compliment. We could manage it even in wooden clogs. There are uncanny running reservoirs.
So what are
in
our
this
powers
body.
exactly?
God knows.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Habashal Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000. But not more.
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic...
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station coldly. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
May someone resist?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in the watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that.
What happens to people convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
If I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In this case,
why was it necessary to use lethal force? Okay.
Makes sense.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is...
Creo que igual eso es importante una vez que lleguemos a la Sea Fortress. Porque ahí, como es la última área, hay que prácticamente tocar todos los touches and investigation points y todo lo que sea. Todo tiene que ser sweepeado. Pero lo único que falta es que nos falta la última pieza de evidencia que necesitamos. Después se agarra el chabón, le pega un tiro y dicen, oh no, binding, porque no tenías la evidencia.
Or some bullshit like that.
Or he shoots first, I don't know. Sí, Pero viendo como el tiempo técnicamente no pasa cuando estás, moviéndote, no tendría que ser un problema. Para eso además está el holdear tab para ver todo el interactor.
Sí.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the city... Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
More Lantern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
The Moralist International. Fuck. If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS.
Yeah, sure.
Do you?
I don't care. Second part, I don't have an opinion. I don't give a shit.
The lights of the orphan district are
Say
reflected.
nothing.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his...
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRI.
Wait, are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company. Not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an... We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's what... Me too.
Yep.
But I wouldn't count on any...
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look young.
Thank you for this.
Yeah,
Good.
It's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Good. Free experience.
Bueno, claramente hicimos bastantes cosas para el primer día. Más de lo que esperaba también. Así que... Good. A fruitful first day. Ahora voy a ver si me dejan savear inmediatamente. Ni bien empieza el segundo día y ahí lo dejo.
Ok. Suena como un spot para dejarlo.
See you in the morning. Nos reímos.
Sure.
Me deja. I'm on my own. I can...
You can do
Sí,
whatever you
diría
want.
sleep, pero... ¿No me dejan bañarme?
Yeah, go take a fucking bath.
¿O será eso a la mañana
Mirror
recién?
hangs on the bathroom wall.
No quiero
No,
the
no,
expression.
Covered in...
The expression.
Ah, está el baño. Ahí sí me dejan.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world.
But it's cleaner than you are right now.
Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life. At least
I want to live forever with the corpse smell, memento mori and stuff. No, that's cringe. Run yourself a bath.
No, that's too
bathtub
cringe.
slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water is only
Okay.
lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A
We're not
few
gonna
air
tame
cans
the...
are bobbing up and
Okay,
down
no,
along
sí.
your flanks,
Oh,
like
well,
sad
wait, no,
duckies.
están en el agua, están en las bañeras de las beer cans.
Take
Now
them
you
out.
are alone with your thoughts in the tub, but they're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough
Let's
to focus.
imagine
You see the
something.
corpse. You can still
Let's
smell
linger
it.
in the
Your
tub.
fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the What are you doing?
Fuck it, he's so
You're
tiny.
not
Some
like
fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to
Time
get
to
more.
get moving.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Is it gonna be that way?
As you stand, you are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist.
Okay, that was bad. Now we're a bit cleaner. Sí,
Pero
igual acá,
seguís
¿no?
teniendo
Sí,
expression.
sí, igual. Podríamos cerrar la puerta, pequeño detalle.
Te bañaste con las puertas abiertas, podía entrar cualquiera.
The fan stands still. The lights are
Ahí
off
está.
again.
Vamos a apagar la luz. And it's snooze time.
Let's go get some fucking sleep.
Let's get
Slip.
some
The bed is
Z's,
cold
man.
and not particularly inviting.
Some
But
fucking
it's yours.
cheese, bro.
The sheets look awful.
Eso se llama una cama, está hecha mierda que no se puede reconocer.
Get in.
Crawl in. Night,
The
diría
sheets
Mario.
feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally. And
And
then
he's knocked
sleep
out cold
doesn't come.
immediately. Está desde las 6 de la mañana, así que makes sense. Oh, no sé de qué hora era. Loading, yeah, my ass is loading. Ow.
La hora en la que se
And
fue a
then
dormir el chabón.
sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed. But it's
Why?
maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated smells of alcohol and sweat.
Check the
It
blanket.
barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, a bit tense in the muscles.
Right over
Relax,
to the other
it's a
side.
little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind.
No
Part
more
of you
thoughts.
is still trying.
Fall
Your
asleep.
breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images.
Okay, sure thing.
Wait, what? Dream sequence.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Oh, there's a dream sequence.
Está todo tapado de caca. Bueno. No que tengo la linterna. Oh no.
Oof.
Oh no, man.
Oh no, really.
Remember the scent of your childhood.
What is
What it
this?
says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Eh?
Do
Who?
you remember the warmth of her thighs between her?
Fuck
You
is
know
this?
who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her. Reality will turn into a grotesque.
And left.
Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. While
With
you
one
just
hand on the ball
stood
and the other
there.
on your dick.
You don't
Okay.
tell me. Where are your friends? Human beings have friends.
Get it all
No,
back.
it's gone. You failed Elysium.
The fuck is Elysium?
Everything. The pale
The fuck is it?
and the Isolas on the surface. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people.
Seen it
No,
before.
you haven't. You're just sleep talking. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no Stinky boy. You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing.
Trying to solve this
You're
case.
not coming
Perdón,
back
era
from
4.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourished.
No,
Yes,
dude. What?
party boy. And
No.
it's worst time
fuck
to
is-
go to work in the shit factory.
I'm so confused, man.
¿Pensás que yo soy más?
He be tripping.
Ay,
Voy a suponer que eso
sí,
significa
sí,
que
fucking idiot.
he did get some sleep.
He got some sleep.
Right?
Maybe. Ah, there you go.
There you go.
Good going, buddy.
Is that how it's
I
going
had
to
just
be now
had
when
the
I close
most
my eyes?
beautiful dream.
Uplifting, rejuvenating, yeah.
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning.
What chick?
You don't know? You don't know? Some brother.
What's
You
going
mean,
on?
why are you so tired? Too tired and down.
What
It's
is
just that
happening?
your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
I can take this. I'm not gonna go looking for speed.
Are you sure? ready to live as this pathetic shell of
So that I
yourself
can
for
do this without the
days.
speed. Half the town won't
Basic,
care.
suit yourself, slow, sad shit.
Damn.
Ah, there you go.
Voy a
The
prenderle la
fan
luz.
stands still. The lights are
Ahí va. Ahora sí. Vamos a dejar acá.
Ahí
Vamos a
va.
hacer un save.
Ahí está, este es un buen spot.
No sé si dejarlos los otros y andar pisando de save 1 al 10. O seguir creando save. Ya tengo un montón.
Empecé a usar los viejos.
Pues no creo que vuelva tan al principio, ni en pedo.
Usá el save del orto.
Vamos a save del orto entonces. The rule to reduce bits and replace the content of the save entitled Save del orto. Confirm. Such wonderful words. Bueno, 7:34 de la mañana del día 2. Good. Y ahí vamos a dejarlo. Así que, next time, another day, de intervalo, doing shit, I don't fucking know.